Welcome back to Let's Go Racing, and happy to have Commissioner Tom Ellis joining us. For the third straight year, our governor has tried to institute the Nellie Bly program, essentially raiding the Racehorse Development Fund. You submitted a resolution for this. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I think this is the third time I've done this resolution. Basically, we applaud the governor's efforts to assist on educational debt in the Commonwealth. But he has to understand that this money should not be pitted against education. That we're taking this year, well, the last 2 years he took the full $200 million from the trust fund. This year he's only proposing to take $88 million, making up the rest from one-time COVID monies. But we know next year that he's going to take the balance of the money. It'll be the full Racehorse Development Trust Fund. That money in 2017 was changed from the Racehorse Development Fund to the trust fund, specifically signed by the governor saying that this is not state money and that the state will not touch it. And the problem is that, and what I introduced in a resolution, this is not just dealing with horse racing, it's dealing with agriculture, about 20,000 jobs, direct and indirect, open space, mom and pop farms, and horse racing and breeding in the Commonwealth. You take this money away and horse racing is dead in Pennsylvania. And, you know, many people don't understand if you don't get out of the Philadelphia and Montgomery County area, that Pennsylvania is an agricultural state, and the open space that we have is just something we don't want to give up. Our grandparents gave it to us, their parents gave it to them. We owe it to our children to keep an agricultural base in Pennsylvania.
As you said, Commissioner, Governor Wolf signed that trust fund back in, 5 years ago now. What changed? What made him come to this decision to go after the Racehorse Development Fund?
I think you'd have to ask the governor that. Clearly, he's wants to be known as the education governor. I believe he knows that it won't pass this year. I've spoken with Jake Corman, who's the Senate president, who actually appoints me. Stan Saylor, who's the appropriations chairman in the House, has already said this is dead. My concern is that we don't do anything this year, it doesn't pass, but next year and the following year it come back, and that we need to ask in a gubernatorial year, where do all the candidates stand on horse racing and agriculture in general in Pennsylvania? Why the governor doesn't recognize that he had already signed that this was not state money? Again, you can always change legislation. That's been my concern since I've been on the Horse Race Commission, that we have to be very careful when we opened up the act, because this can always change. It's legislatively put in there that it's a trust fund. It can be legislatively taken out.
Absolutely. And, you know, we obviously recognize education is important, but not at the cost of a whole industry with jobs. Very happy that our PTHA and our lobbyists are working hard for us. Thank you so much for your time, Commissioner Ellis.
Well, thank you very much, and I appreciate being here, and I do hope that we keep up the pressure and make sure that we stop pitting horse racing against education. Both are vital in Pennsylvania.